How the rabbit went to the sun. Home a stinking in K day neen ton ta me. In the former times the rabbit departed. Grandmother, I would go hunt for feathers for myself, said he. Imon gona ma stinking in K e day in kan bide ta ani he ta dishie mashiwa agie ki iye ning. Ishi ate, said she, in what place do you think you would find feathers very easily? Ishiate iye ning titaton ti on iting an diete ide mashiwahi dikanan like. And he went going across the ground by a very near way on a very level prairie. He went crying, "O mother's brother, O mother's brother," he continued saying as he went. Antan dening akida mashani tan manika ti an he oska agashin he barada te ye denin yakitan o iteke ehon kawahakin na ike tan ego ehon denin. Those whom he sought, the eagles, were flying around and around, pressing very closely against the top of the sky. Kakike huwa ehon otena shidaska ke akiha gyo shong antan shong bishon dada hi odishan manin kimahan te itaye okashite mashie. Both went along, and they turned themselves around as they went. These moving ones would take me, he said. Enan padenin apakada antan dai wakon in ye ki odobaki shie ego dai depa nin ke te dishe wiye iye nin. The eagles were crying, saying, "Tee, tee, tee." It came to pass, the other one was coming this way to earth from above to attack him or dash on him, and he seized him, and he carried him homeward, and he reached home with him. Shidaska ke akiha yakitan antan ikeye tan ti enan giweye ta tide ama anin hi tota ta manika I monshi akida tan sho jaka aki antan ehon onan naki antan ehon wakin naki tikide antan ehon etiki weki. He took him home to the sky up above, and there was a lodge. My father has brought home a very good animal as prey, said the eaglet. Ehon hebeki tikide keta mashieke antan eti ani anti in tate ani inike tikide an hotan hi wajuta ego wajuta onan shida shika kenan. And the eaglet said, "O elder brother rabbit, we too love you very much." And the rabbit sat erect on his hind legs. Ka-ike shida shika iya o wishin de mastinki an kon dishita de johihi. Ka-ike mastinki kinin ye shikon ka ne a ita hikoshi anika. The eaglets loved that. It alone was very good. And he, the eaglets, said his father, "Whence have you come?" Shida shika te shita de na she enan nan in te anin hotan hi antan ehon shida shika te kenan haki de tan. When I was just walking across the ground by a near way, your father seized me, said he, the rabbit. Anin winan hi mani ni mashani tan na tan Tian Oscar Agashin Diate Onana Wiye Iye Nin Mastinkin Ke. And he said, "At what time of the day does your father usually get home?" Antan Iye Nin Ta Titan Wida Okajite Hamba Diate Anma Dishe Tekide. My father, said he, is accustomed to coming home when it is very late in the afternoon, and when water is falling one drop at a time from small round clouds of different sizes. In tate iye nin ta wabada ta ti tikide hi na enan ta hi oba ha ke ti home be kabanida antan na ni ta oshipade tan min oshte ta an wida e mashipi shon shika okaji eshinaska. It came to pass that he, the eaglet, said as follows, O elder brother, of what sort is it when you do that? Enan giweye ta tede she ehon shida shika te kenan oishin de okaji tatan kon ta enan nan die on she. Yes, said he, the rabbit. Thus, as you see me, they strike my head with one stone when it is resting on another. How iye ni mastinkinin ke koishon ta egoji an kito in waodi tin watan han pa we min in na enan ta ushigite tan aha. Oh, elder brother, treat us so, he said, the eaglet. You shall sit in that place, said he, the rabbit. So let us sit, said the eaglet. Owishin de okanshika jo washipani de ienin shida shika te diawe ta ite okanin ti she ienin mastinkinin ke koi she ki ye onkawe kanin iya shida shika te. And he threatened them, the one he crushed with a violent blow, and he killed his younger brother with a blow in like manner. Antan ehon ie on na apa kowahinin bishion na we an ni an we otin antan tedeye ita we shan ka we an otin ti ankan wahonkata. And he pulled out the feathers, and he made them, the eaglets, fall violently to the ground, and he tied up the feathers. Antan ehon okaste mashiwa ke, antan ehon kayeye apa, shida shika te, oshipade ni an wiye teta tana, antan ehon okaskena ne mashiwa ke. And that which they told him was apt to be the case did occur. The father came back suddenly. Antan she kota ha da I oda na ki anin gan I hide anta te oshi ekan atagi wa ida te nin ke giwe ye shia da de nashida he. Do you and your younger brother take that, said he, when he reached home with a snake, and he pushed his way into the lodge. He, the rabbit, crushed him with a violent blow. On jian tan di shang ka akinin she iye ning na ehon anin eti ki we an wesa a an tam bashina ita agashin tia ti ehon mastinkinin ke bishion na ki we an ni an we otin. After a while, precisely at the beginning of darkness, the mother came home suddenly. Kabanida an iyoya onin hi te ti ibaki kedatan okaji hanapai she indanin ke giwe ye tikide nashidahi. Do you and your younger brother take that, she said. Again, in like manner, she had brought home a snake, and again he killed the mother with a blow. On jian tan di shanka akinin she iyenin shinon ti akan wahankata ehan anin ti tikide an wesa a antan shinon ehon tede ye indanin ke we an otin. And again he said, pulling out the feathers, he said, tiring them up. And he also said, crying. He departed carrying the feathers on his back. And he was going along crying. Antan sinon ehon kenin ye akasketan mashiwa ke ehon kenin ye akasketan apane antan ehon si kenin ye yakitan ehon ide wakin tan mashiwa ke a itashin ba antan ehon anin akada apakada yakitan. At length there was a lodge. He arrived there, and he was standing crying. Eshon eti anin tikide ehon ati eti tan ehon anin anashin tan yakitan. The woman peeped at him. Behold, she was his grandmother. After he stood a while, she said, on what very important business are you traveling? And he said, I sought feathers for myself and have many. Washionin ke akashiye ta ki anda fe ehan anin ita inkan kabanida kan in tan iyenan atatan he no shin ashiti uskon ninkiji tikada ni antan iyenan an otena mashiwa ajiye minsti antan ye keta. And moreover, I hesitated about starting homeward, fearing failure. Therefore, I have been doing nothing but crying. Said the woman. I am with a person, but he is bad. You must go quickly to your home. Tan shi abakada ata kan in tan tikade nan pitan ni etontitan he way nin ke nan yakitan ya washo nin ke wiye atan he way nikashika ede ehon ta shike ji te de akoe ta dita tikide. Hasten, she said. The rabbit sat in a bag of woven yarn the size of a hat. He tied the feathers to it. OTT iye mastinkinin ke kinin ti oshiha okashi washika kan tenanska okashi pahi hokanan ehon akaskena mashiwa ke enanta. Though you will go home this time, when you reach home, put a red acorn in the bag for me, said she. Enite dakide de wida jinan etiki oshiha okanan jan shite pashide ti oshiha ke ajiye wiye iye. When you tread on the ground, you must give it the rope a slight pull, she said. And letting him go, she sent him back suddenly to the earth, his home. When he reached home, the earth, the rabbit was hateful. Jinan nan steste tan na te ji ute gara enan wahion te shikahi di tan iyenin tan kiye tan kide ehan dere ki shiada nashida hi teta manika ita tikide te ti etike manika te mastinkinin ke anin washin shike. He abused the one who pitied him. He darned in the bag, and pulling the rope, he shook it a little, and she took her own. Ehon ishishike kemin be washipani ye ki. Ehon ikide na keti oshiha antan okaskitan wahion te. Ehon jon na enan shika antan ehan kide she. And so he went home carrying the feathers on his back. And when he reached home, "Oh, grandmother, I have come home," he said, raising his voice. Antan kan denin tikide wakin tan mashiwa ke ita shimba antan ehon etiki o in kan abanin giwe tikide iye nan ki tatan itaho. She spoke in wonder. She said, "Ishiate." "Grandmother," said he, "I have brought home the feathers on my back." Ehan owakieti hon na iyenin ishiate inkan iyenin abanin inike tikide mashiwake witamanda. And she said as follows, "Cause your mother's brother to make many arrows." And then he said as follows, "Grandmother, for what reason?" And she said as follows, "There is a hill that is accustomed to drawing into his mouth the person going and passing that way." Antan ehan kenan kaye dita iteke ta kaye johihi wapoka wa eshon atan ehon kenan inkan ajiye tatan kashiye antan ehan kenan gueta ani sheta wabadata ti wadashio we nikashika nin ke akada antan manin tede. And he said, "I will see that Ishiate said she. Sit still. No, I will see it at any rate, said he. Anton Iyenin, Tamin K Ide She, Ishiate Iyenin, Kanin Kan Shi, Hon Shi, Tamin K Ide, Enan Shan He Te Iyenin. Though he was very unwilling, still he went to see it. At length he arrived there. Are you this here that draws into its mouth? They said that you were there. Draw me into your mouth, said he. He was swallowed for a very long time. Enite e hon anin he, kitamin ke shi, I shon denin, ta ide enan, e shon e hon, eti he nan, jini ke de ani she, wadashio we iye nan we she ji, akihagwe, an, dashio wa iye nin, e hon anin, dish dashnin na ajiye an, johihi wida. At length he got down to the bottom, and it happened that there were the very dry bones of the person whom he had swallowed formerly. Eshon ehon, dayo dishe ye teta, toshihi ta, antan enan, atagiwa ye she, koi akiha te hi, pe she, wahi, okashite, nikashika huwa enan anin, dashnin na mongowa ye. And those who had the flesh dried hard and sticking to the bones, and those too very lately dead brought unto the dead, laid with the liver alone, made alive. Antan shiba beanin jote tabishe, shishe antan, andaskatan, eta wahi, antan shiba enan pahi, obahaye, te inike ti, te ke, aihide, we pute an he kayeye ni. And the rabbit reached those who were alive and quick. See. These are few, said the rabbit. The fat on the heart of Wachahuni was dangling very much. Kaike mastinke ki shiba be akiha ni antan giwa. She de pa nin ke jowa. Iya mastinke nin ke. Te washi asi nan te okaji wachahuni anin mon shidafe tan johihi. Why, you should have eaten that, said he. He cut it off with a knife. He cut the heart into pieces with a knife. The heel that's split open on his own accord. And these men who were quick, life stirring, became active at the very time that the heel split open of his own accord. Honey han ji ni han ye, da wa namide she iye ning, e hon pa enan, oko ti we, an mahin e hon pa te, nan te, manta ha, hepe wa we, an mahin, tan ani, kaske ika, okaji ita, denan peyan, e wa shi, an tan deka, nika we be akiha giwe ni ikahitan anta sisi teti hi wida she tan ani kaske ika okaji ita dinan peyan ewashi. And they said as follows, let us put Rabbit at the head of the nation. He saved us, said they. And he said, seek ye your own lodges from whatever place ye may have come to. Begone ye, said he, the rabbit. Antan da'i kenan, akaye ta'i mastinkanin ke ti, pa, okaji te, otan kanan, ehon, nide na, onkawe awe, antan iye nin, oteji dita dinan peyan, tikide I, tatan, ehite, tiwaji, ete ohikanin on hideji iyenin mastinkanin ke. And so it was, and the rabbit went homeward. Oh, grandmother, I have come back to you, said he. Ishitini ke, said she. Antanakan enananin ka ike mastinki akada de tikide o inkan awi kada ati iyenin. Ishiate iyenin. Oh, grandmother, said he, I have killed the heel that draws them into his mouth, of which you told in the past. It was said that it was very good to kill that one. O inkan iyenin abanin tede ye tan ani she wadoshio we okaji kota haji odana hite enan anin iya she enan akiha hotan ti te e she min. How could you have been his slayer, said she. Why, grandmother? I have killed him, said he. Of the persons that were there were those who said, let us make the rabbit the head of the nation, but I was unwilling. I commanded them to seek their own lodges, said he. Hodanante na ji hi ita te de wa iyenin honey han inkan abanin te de ye ki iyenin okaji te nikashika she akiha Gwe koi akiha shibabe iya ankaye ta I masninkinin ke pahi te okaji te on kanan wiesha anin kitamin ke shi an akashina pati ote itawe dinan peyan tikide iyenin.